Welcome back to my channel. Today we're checking out Pirate Warriors 4. Just gonna play some Zoro gameplay. Hopefully against, I think Mihawk should spawn on this mission that we're doing. Not really any particular reason. I was just watching some One Piece clips of Zoro and Mihawk's interactions. And with the cross guild announcement, we should have some more Mihawk in the next couple episodes, which is pretty hype. I'm still very interested to see how Zoro and Mihawk's interaction will go the next time we meet him, because we're nearing the somewhat end of the series, and Zoro has progressed significantly far, and literally part of Emperor's crew now. I honestly see Oda not doing a straight just battle, and like something is going to happen before it comes to fruition, either with Blackbeard's crew or maybe something with Shanks, or who knows with Oda, especially with it being basically one of the crew members' like final goals, which I'm not sure exactly how that's gonna go, if it's all gonna like basically happen at the end of the series, or if we're slowly gonna start like checklisting off people's goals. I could see basically we like finish our adventure and maybe we do like a slight time skip and check on where everyone is after like the end of the series or whatever, in the because I imagine the crew will probably disband, similar to how the Roger Pirates did. I just really hope we don't get the fucking typical shonen, just like of Luffy passing on to the next generation. Because in some series that's fine, but I'm getting very sick of shonen series not properly ending and like leaving a bunch to basically the next series. It's just a very weird way to do things, and basically starts to feel like essentially just cash grab and just absolutely milking the series. Because even if we do get good content, like some people like a lot of what Super and like Boruto, like Dragon Ball Super and Boruto introduced into the series, but at the same time, it like I would much rather have a proper ending to a series and like real conclusions to story arcs for characters. I hate when stuff just has to be like left open and basically for fan service and can't properly get rid of a character, or they have to forcefully keep a character into the story because they're popular. That's kind of just how it goes with the manga industry, though. It has its up and downsides, but I definitely much prefer the storytelling and characters we get in like Japanese manga and anime and stuff. It's definitely more to my taste than the average just Western animated series, or just like I barely watch regular TV anymore, like live action TV. I mostly just stick to animated shit because I find you can do a lot more interesting things than you can actually, like you can portray shit in way more interesting ways than just like the normal ways you can on TV and in movies, and just have a lot more artistic freedom in general, and be able to show very different things. Although anime and manga tend to kind of homogenize itself and introduce the same tropes, gimmicks, and characters from other series, and it kind of becomes very samey and loses a lot of the freedom that is available. Although just having a trope doesn't necessarily completely negate its ability to be a good series. Oh, it's funny how I popped up on that candy right there. But yeah, using tropes, you can still tell a good story, and sometimes by embracing the tropes, you can get even a unique series, something like Konosuba, or I think this season there's an anime called 100 Girlfriends That Really Really Love You, that kind of are parody series that like look at the entire industry and kind of how it takes inspiration from itself and kind of becomes samey and loses a lot of like the unique individuality that anime can bring to the table, like stuff like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Mob Psycho. Even I think One Piece has that to itself, even though it's such like a popular series. And stuff like Chainsaw Man. Just we have so many like amazing anime that you can kind of overlook some of the more generic shit that gets thrown out to make money and basically sell merchandise in Japan, because even though it is very much popular in the West now, it is still definitely a Japanese market, and what drives a lot of the decisions that being made. So to some Western audiences, it doesn't quite make sense sometimes. But I love anime and manga, so I can put up with most shit. Oh, kid survived that. Yeah, but oh, I think One Piece is just so unique because it feels so consistent to the same world that we were introduced early on. Usually, when you have a long run in shonen, you have to start making decisions based off popularity and things like that. But One Piece has remained pretty consistent, and Oda has managed to make, even when he, because definitely everything's not planned from the beginning, but Oda can make it feel like it is, and he can retroactively work in things with the older series, or like older information we already have, and we get like cool stuff with how like mantra turned into hockey, and like we kind of like meet smaller ends of the series, and then Oda opens up and expands it later on. Kind of how like we got all of the supernovas at once, but we really didn't spend that much time with any of them until we got to their individual arc or place in the story. With like in the manga right now with spoilers, but we're spending time a bunch with Bonnie and kind of seeing her backstory and whatnot. And Wano was sort of Kid's arc, but Kid was kind of a smaller character than some people wanted him to be, I think. He was kind of just had his own side story going along, and kind of mostly ended. I guess we'll find out going forward, whatever happens to him. But it's just hard when you have so many characters in a story. So I'm very excited to see how we'll go going forward, because like Mihawk, for example, we meet him like so early on, and he's now teamed up with Crocodile, who we meet like so many years ago, and then Buggy. Just like we're essentially building up to Marineford 2, it feels like, and I'm so excited to see One Piece in the next couple of years. It's gonna be absolutely insane, and I still have my faith in Oda. I think he can pull together and finish off a great story. And I'm hoping Mihawk and Zoro's final interaction is awesome whenever we do get to see that. But that'll be it for this video. Thanks for watching, and peace!